I'm all about quirky cars, and the Hyundai Veloster is definitely one of them. Old Velosters were just kind of these weird jelly beans with dopey head and taillights. This Veloster wants to be taken seriously. It's got slimmer LED headlamps and a massive mean looking front grille. Even the back end is properly aggressive with wide hips, a big old booty, a rear diffuser, large dual center exhaust tips, and menacing rear taillights that look even better at night. Other nice touches like prominent creases over the wheel arches, sweet turbo specific wheels, and a two-tone roof finish off the look. But I'm still not completely sold on the whole three-door thing. From the driver or better looking side, it's a sporty two-door coupe, but on the passenger side, it's a practical hatch with front and rear doors. Sure, this adds some practicality for getting in the back seat, but why just not put a rear door on each side? I guess if you can't decide between a 2- or 4-door hatchback, or if you're dying to trade in your old Mini Clubman, Hyundai has the answer for you. The asymmetric theme continues on the inside with a more driver-centric cabin. Even the passenger side door is a different color than the driver's, and these light gray seats actually look and feel really good and add a nice contrast to the cabin. But like most light interiors, they're more likely to get stained. At just over 6,000 miles, this press car already has some nasty stainage on the driver's seat. What is it going to look like at 30 or 50,000 miles? Other fun little details on this loaded Turbo Ultimate model include red accents all over and a checkered flag on the dashboard. And in typical Hyundai fashion, everything is ergonomically laid out, and the 8-inch touchscreen is very easy to use and comes standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capabilities. It all looks nice and well thought out, but almost anything you touch is hard plastic. Yeah, it's an affordable hatchback, but cars like the Toyota Corolla hatchback or the new Mazda 3 have way nicer materials on the inside. But keep your hands on the wheel and you probably won't be disappointed. My current daily driver is a mini hardtop Cooper S, and in a lot of ways, I actually prefer the driving dynamics of the Veloster. It has a very tight, quick steering rack that is nicely weighted in all drive modes. It actually encourages you to take corners or on-ramps with more speed and stays pretty flat in the process. Drive on a horrible, pothole-filled Michigan road, and the Veloster is not punishing at all. If the turbo model is this good, I'm really excited to drive the Veloster N. So Hyundai, whenever you want to send one over, I'm ready. Like the Veloster N, the turbo model can be had with a 6-speed automatic, but this one has the optional 7-speed dual clutch automatic. You can manually shift via the center console shifter or steering wheel paddles, but neither give a great response, especially when I'm trying to downshift. So I would just say leave it alone and let it do its thing. The best response comes from putting it into sport mode, where the transmission holds on to gears longer and has a faster throttle response. While the 201 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque from this tiny 1.6-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine is more than enough for this car, it can be a little slow to respond to throttle inputs in normal mode. Not to mention, it's not the best sounding engine in the world. It gives DSG-like little fart noises, but otherwise, it just sounds kind of buzzy and unrefined. But it delivers a respectable 28 mpg in the city and 34 mpg on the highway. And even though this is a loaded Turbo Ultimate model with nice features like a head-up display and adaptive cruise control, it doesn't even break $30,000. If you want a quirky, great handling hatchback with loads of content, the Hyundai Veloster won't disappoint.